How to start your first ever YouTube vlog. Hi! Take 1. Is my hair okay? This way? Take 2. Smelling salts. I have never used these before. Respiratory stimulant. Take 3. I don't even know how to start this. Crush once and use and discard crush. I'm scared. Take 4. What do I want to say? Why did you give that to me? Jesus Christ! This is the part where I say, hi, welcome back to my page, but this is my first ever video, so I can't say welcome back, just welcome everyone. You're all grouped together. And, okay, so today I'm doing a question and answer for my Instagram page, Brew Resilient. Bear with me throughout the whole thing. I'll answer a few questions. At the end of it, you'll know a little more about me, and that's about all you're gonna get out of this, so enjoy. Let's cut. So my fitness journey started after I graduated high school. I actually write about this in my about section of my website. You could check it down. You could check it down. You could check it out down below. I was getting ahead of myself. Right after high school, so about, 4 years ago, I went to a gym for, I guess, the first time to work out with a group of friends. And I went to the treadmill, they went to the weight room floor, and that lasted for about 3 days before I got fed up with the treadmill and then went to the floor, and I found a way to be active after not being able to do, I guess, group sports anymore. Yeah, I guess that was the start of my fitness journey, and here I am now. I don't know what else to say. So there's a couple questions about diets and certain tips and craving killers. I guess the biggest craving killer that I use would be the rice cake with PB2 peanut butter spread on top, and then normally half a banana. And yeah, that keeps me full for about 2 hours until lunch, in between breakfast and lunch. That's my go-to. I don't know why anyone would ever ask me about dieting. Do you follow me? Like, I have no self-control whatsoever when it comes to food. Dieting, the bad D word. It's just, typically I would just say don't have it around, don't buy any of it, make sure you have a big stock of healthy food. But I have a roommate now, and I am apparently a kleptomaniac and steal anything I can get my hands on, so I can't be away from the bad food. So I've put on a couple pounds. I don't like, okay, I could tell you some bullshit answer, but the truth is that I have no money, so I have to buy the necessities. That does not mean buying chips or Oreos or any of the other snacks. I literally buy my meat and my vegetables, and the only bad food that I could ever get my hands on is food that's free. So that means vendors coming into work-sponsored lunches. We have breakfast clubs on Fridays, and then maybe, I don't know, sometimes people bring in desserts. When those things are around, I lose control. I think the longest I have ever been on in my entire existence was 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And that was an outlier. Normally it's about 12 hours, so. Next question. My favorite part of fitness. There's just so many things to love. Let's do 5. So 1, it's me time. I don't need to do it with anyone else. I just need to focus on myself. Working out with a workout buddy is always fun, but it's just a place that I could go alone and I don't have to be with somebody else. Like if you go to the movies alone, that's fine, but it is a little weird. If you go to the gym alone, nobody looks at you differently at all. I don't need to talk to anyone or interact with anyone. I don't even need to interact with the person at the front desk, although I typically say hi, but if you just have your headphones in, you go in, you type the keypad in, and then no one bothers you, hopefully. My resting bitch face, make sure of that. Okay, another part is just the environment in general. There's very few times that you could just be surrounded by so many people with the same goal, which is trying to be a better version of themselves. It's something that makes me happy and makes me feel good, and I just like being surrounded by all of that. I feel like we were made to use our body and move, so I like moving. I like going to the gym and seeing what I'm physically capable of and what all of these millions of years of evolution allow me to do on the physical side instead of the intellectual side. Yeah. The number of times a week I train. I typically aim for 6 days a week, Sunday being my day off, but it never works out that way. And that has just been recently, so the last, I guess, 2 months since I started my page. Before that, I would say for the last 6 months, it was 4 days a week. I was consistent, just not as consistent as I would like to be. And now the 5 to 6 days a week is definitely, I feel good. Comparing working out 4 days a week to working out 5 to 6 days a week is just unbelievable. I am so surprised about how different my body feels and how much more confident I am in my strength and myself just adding that one additional day. So honestly, if I could just live life and do a bunch of different things all day, focused on moving my body and just seeing what my body's capable of doing, if it be like jiu-jitsu or weightlifting or even hiking or surfing, if I could just be active all day, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. The reason why I aim for 6 days a week is because I've always had this issue that if I take one rest day, the next day it's extremely hard for me to go back to the gym. So typically the day after having my rest day, I would always take another rest day. And then the cycle would just continue to a third rest day. So I find it a lot easier that if I do work out 5 times a week to not have my rest days back to back, because mentally, once you get in the habit of not going to the gym, it's a lot harder to go back. Another point that would probably fit into this question, it's a little far-fetched, but active rest days. So if I do only work out 5 days a week, on the 2 days that I do not work out, I will make sure that I do some sort of physical activity, something not as strenuous as weightlifting, but definitely something that keeps me active, hence active rest day. Fears I overcame with fitness. I have some pretty bad body image, body positivity, I don't even know what to call it, issues. Anyway, still working on that, so I haven't overcame it yet, but I would say I am more self-confident. One thing that I learned or overcame was just the fear of other people in the gym. Everyone is there to better themselves. Nobody goes to the gym just to look at other people and judge them. That's not the goal of people who are going to the gym. So just trying new things, getting out there and not worrying about what other people think would just, I guess, be my number one fear that I overcame. And that kind of flows into other aspects of my life. A lot of people have asked me about mobility and flexibility in regards to pistol squats and just pistol squatting in general. I'm not a certified personal trainer, so I cannot give you any expert advice, but foam rolling, lacrosse ball, dynamic warm-ups. I normally do some sort of cardio or I guess repetitive leg motion after I do legs too. So all of those things I think help with mobility. I don't know. That's just what I do. Don't listen to me, do listen to me, do your own research. My goal is never to be a personal trainer. I am just here to share my journey with you guys. That's all I could tell you about the mobility thing. Sorry to disappoint. I have a ton of fitness goals. They're actually written down. I'm just gonna read them off. Increase my number of pull-ups, be able to do push-ups, clapping push-ups, one-arm push-ups, L-sits, be able to rep out 135 on squats, increase my box jump, increase my hip mobility, stop using my shoulder on chest movements and master new movements that I don't even know of yet. I also want to start taking more classes like Pilates, yoga. I saw a circus class, gymnastics, parkour, rock climbing. I just want to try new things instead of just sticking to weightlifting. So yeah. That's it. I've been thinking about how to answer this question about what motivates me. I have struggled a lot with motivation over the last 4 years of working out, and the only thing so far that has held me accountable and so eager to go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week is this fitness Instagram page. And I'm not saying that everyone should go out and start an Instagram page, but definitely find something that is your why. I don't know, I'm going off on a tangent. There's just so much bullshit out there on female fitness pages. There's also a lot of great fitness pages, but I just feel like I don't know what to say. If I were to tell myself 2 years ago how to stay motivated, I would definitely find something that held me accountable, be that a person or a fitness group or an Instagram page, somewhere where there's something bigger than just yourself going to the gym. So I thought I would just end this with a quick little story about a time that I was most embarrassed at the gym. So I was at the YMCA, and I typically don't do ball slams. I thought, why not do it today? Just try it out. And I grabbed a ball off the rack. I don't know what kind of balls you're supposed to use, but this one seemed pretty heavy, and you know, like, it was kind of squeezable, so I didn't think that. Anyways, I threw it on the ground, and this ball bounced so quickly and just fucking hit me in the face. Tried to catch my balance, couldn't catch myself, and fell right on my fucking ass in the middle of the gym. The ball rolled off. I stood up and just tried to laugh it off. Just know that happens to the best of us. Keep on working out, keep lifting. I don't know how to end this. I promise that it'll be better next time, and I'm just gonna turn it off now. Turn it off now. Stop. Turn it off.